And we danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line.
We know, you guys, you're probably thinking there is no such thing as an underrated One Direction song and that literally all of their songs are the best song ever. But believe it or not, there are those few 1D soundbites of perfection that manage to slip through the cracks. So that's why we think right now would be the perfect time to bring you 5 underrated One Direction songs right here on Listed. Our hearts all melt a little more inside when we hear the boy band's teenage love singles like You and I or Little Things, but one song that really gets to us comes off of their Midnight Memories album, and it just so happens to be called Happily.
You know I wanna be the one who hold you in your sleep. I just wanted to be you and now forever. I know you wanna leave, so come on, baby, be with me so happily.
Now, why it isn't a single, we're not sure, but this was a crucial addition to this list nonetheless. Next up, this song also happens to come off of the band's second album, Midnight Memories, and its soulful rhythm and guitar strums would be the perfect wedding song in our opinion.
The night is coming down on you. We will find a way through the dark. I wish that I could take you to the start.
All you Directioners surely know Through the Dark when you hear it, but that doesn't excuse the fact that it is still immensely underrated in our opinion, because really, when hearing the song, you just can't help but think about your fave 1D member holding you oh so tight in a warm embrace. Too far? Okay. The third most underrated song on our list comes to us from One Direction's Take Me Home Yearbook Edition, called Last First Kiss. Because if it really came down to it, I'm sure millions of Directioners would volunteer as tribute to be any one of the band's last first kiss. The next song on our list resides on the band's very first album, Up All Night, and its upbeat tempo and vulnerable lyrics have always made us question why the song hasn't gotten more traction.
Tell me you lie. Tell me I'm a screwed up mess. That I've never listened. Tell me you don't want my kiss.
So, music chart people, just do us all a favor and spare me what you think about this song and tell me a lie, because it was single worthy and you all know it. And saving one of the best songs for last on our list comes one song for the hopelessly romantic teenager in all of us can relate to.
I have loved you since we were 18. Long before we both thought the same thing.
Their adorable love story called 18 comes off of their album 4 and stems from the revelation that they've loved their teenage fling long before they really knew how they felt for each other. And cue the romantic sigh. This could totally be a song at the end of a rom-com, and again, I don't know why this hasn't gotten more hits. But that does it for the 5 most underrated One Direction songs, but this list is only in our opinion, so now I want to hear what you guys think that the band's most underrated songs are, and we're not here to bash your opinions, so please don't bash ours. Get to commenting, and before you go on a massive 1D jam sesh, don't forget to click right over here to check out all the girls that Harry Styles has dated. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm your host Paulina, and I'll see you next time. Click to the right to see things you didn't know about One Direction, and to the left to see things you didn't know about Harry Styles.